Damian grew up on the mean streets of Oakland, where there was only one rule on the court: kill or be killed. Dame spent most of his childhood on the playgrounds and would often play against much older competition. When he saw that his older brother had a better crossover, Dame didn't stop until he perfected his. By the age of 13, he told his family he'll make the NBA, win Rookie of the Year, and become an All-Star. However, everybody just laughed at him. When he joined the varsity team as a high school freshman, Lillard was only 5'5". By the end of his sophomore season, he was 5'9", but he wasn't the guy and didn't get much playing time. Dame's coach even told him that his chances of making the NBA are 0. Thankfully, Dame got plenty of playing time for the local youth club named Oakland Rebels, and it was with the Rebels when he made his first game-winning shot, which was both embarrassing and educational. The Rebels played a local tournament and were the underdog in an elimination game against Jared Bayless, a future NBA player. Dame was the best scorer on the Rebels, but far from a star, and nobody gave him much attention next to Bayless, and it all came down to the final possession. With the Rebels down by 2, Lillard caught the offensive rebound, sprinted behind to the three-point line, and rose up for a 3.
I just raised up for 3 with a dude right in my face. He right underneath me, I raise up. He right underneath me, I raise up, I hit the 3. And I go crazy.
And it was the birth of Dame time, with one big difference. When he hits a game winner in the NBA, Lillard is super calm and ice cold, never showing too much emotion. But back in that tournament as a high school junior, Lillard went wild. After he hit the shot, he took off his jersey and started screaming in excitement, which was the worst thing he could have done. There were still 2 seconds on the clock when his shot went in, and when the ref saw him shirtless, Dame got a technical, and the opponents got 2 free throws. Bayless converted both freebies, the Rebels lost the game, and Lillard felt huge embarrassment, swearing that he'll never get out of control like that again. As a high school senior, Lillard averaged 22 points and 5 assists per game, but due to the fact he was listed at 6 feet and only 165 pounds, no big school gave him a serious look. Dame was considered a 2-star recruit, and he only received college offers from 4 schools. In the end, he chose a little-known university in Utah called Weber State because they were the first school that believed in him and offered him a scholarship. As a freshman, Lillard wasn't all that, and he averaged just 11 points. But the next season, he improved to 20 points per game and led the Wildcats to the conference championship and was named Conference Player of the Year.
My experience at Weber State, I thought it was a great experience. I liked the fact that I was around great people. The community, they really accepted me. My coaches treated me the same way they treated me when they recruited me, and the team was really like a family.
Still, it was a small school in a weak conference, and it wasn't like he was dropping 20 a night against Duke and Kentucky. But in his junior season, Dame continued with great form, and his name started appearing on the NBA draft boards. And then disaster. His name started appearing on the NBA draft boards. And then disaster struck. Dame broke his foot and was ruled out for the season. After the injury, Lillard's name immediately disappeared from all mock drafts.
My junior year, I break my foot. Like right when I thought I was about to be able to just enter the draft, I break my foot. And then I look at the draft boards and my name ain't on there no more.
And while most players would get discouraged and believe their NBA chances were gone, Dame was more motivated than ever before. The injury humbled him and proved to be a blessing in disguise. He realized how much he missed the game, which made him work even harder.
I knew people would doubt me after that, after I broke my foot, because it was already a lot of doubt, because I was coming from a smaller school. I really tried to find things that I could, help myself with without having to be on the floor.
That was the first time he started lifting weights, which improved his upper body. And he's been going to the gym religiously ever since. Other than the gym, Dame was also on the court every day. He was shooting from a chair, which added more arc to his shot and enabled him to shoot with more range. He even dribbled the ball in a walking boot, doing ball handling drills on one leg until his arms started hurting. So when the next season started, Lillard didn't need any time to get back in shape. He returned physically stronger, with better ball handling, and with an improved shot. As a redshirt junior, Dame averaged 24.5 points and finished second in the nation in scoring, winning another Player of the Conference award. Before the 2012 draft, a 6'2" Lillard was considered the top point guard in his draft class. And in the end, he was the first point guard selected, with the 6th overall pick, and he joined the Portland Trail Blazers.
The Portland Trail Blazers select Damian Lillard of Weber State University. The Portland Trail Blazers select Damian Lillard of Weber State University.
Even though he was from Oakland, like Gary Payton and Jason Kidd, Dame was not loud when he arrived in the NBA. He just kept his head down and kept working. Lillard did not impress with his voice, but from his very first game, it became clear that this kid would be a serious player. In his debut, Dame scored 23 points with 11 assists. He didn't change his facial expression. He didn't scream. He just had that icy confidence about him, and he delivered every night.
Back to Lillard. Lillard for the win.
Lillard kept a promise to his mother and won Rookie of the Year, and did so in a spectacular fashion. In a draft class with Anthony Davis, Bradley Beal, and Andre Drummond, Lillard became just the 8th player in NBA history to win every Rookie of the Month award, and just the 4th player to win Rookie of the Year unanimously.
In his first season, he led all rookies in scoring, assists, minutes played, and three-point field goals made. The 2012-2013 NBA Kia Rookie of the Year, Damian Lillard.
As a sophomore, even though Lillard's numbers stayed virtually the same, the Blazers improved significantly. Dame became an all-star together with teammate LaMarcus Aldridge, and Portland qualified for the playoffs. In the first round, they squared up against the Rockets, who had Harden and Howard, and who were considered heavy favorites. But after 5 games, the Blazers led 3-2 and were in the position to win their first playoff series in 14 years. With just 0.9 seconds to go in Game 6, the Rockets had a 2-point lead, and it seemed like they would force Game 7. Unfortunately for the Rockets, the Blazers had Lillard.
3 wins the series. It's Lillard. 3 wins the series. It's Lillard. He got the shot off. Lillard, good! Good! And the Blazers win the series.
Everybody expected the ball to reach Aldridge's hands because he was Portland's best player. But Dame unexpectedly got wide open, got the ball, and shot a deep 3. The ball went in for the win, and Dame became a hero. Unlike that time against Jared Bayless, he didn't rip off his jersey. He stoically just walked it off with an icy stare until his teammates corralled him and knocked him to the floor. In his first ever playoff series, Lillard averaged 25, 6, and 6, with nearly 50% shooting from 3. In the second round against the Spurs, Dame averaged 19 points, but the Spurs were too strong and won the series in 5 games. In Damian's third season, he again featured virtually the same stats of 21 points and 6.5 assists per game, making his second All-Star team.
Kenny shut him down like he did last year. Lillard fires. Oh, are you kidding me? At the horn.
But after a disappointing first-round playoff exit, the Trailblazers came to a crossroads. 4 of the 5 starters, led by LaMarcus Aldridge, left the team. Lillard was the only one left, and it seemed like Portland would be bad for a long time. Except the space opened up for another great draft pick, CJ McCollum. CJ blossomed as a starter, and the Blazers again had 2 players who guaranteed 20 points each night. Lillard improved his numbers to 25 points and 7 assists per game, and Portland didn't skip a beat, making the postseason for the 3rd straight time. In the playoffs, they got past the Clippers, but then lost to the Warriors, despite 31 points per game from Dame. In 2017, Lillard improved his regular season averages to 27 points, but somehow missed the All-Star game for a 2nd straight year. The Blazers weren't very good. That's why they decided to trade for center Jusuf Nurkic, someone who runs well, controls the defensive boards, and sets great screens. With the Bosnian beast on the inside, the Blazers made the playoffs. But in the first round, they got swept by the almighty Warriors. Next season was more of the same. Lillard averaged 27 and 6, and this time he did make the All-Star and All-NBA first team. The Blazers were 3rd in the West, but this time it was the Pelicans who swept them from the first round of the playoffs.
We lost in the first round, and we got swept with home court advantage. So it was like, after we lost in New Orleans, I was just hurt for like a month. I didn't want to watch basketball or nothing. I just was hurt.
One of the main reasons for the Blazers' playoff failure was the fact that Lillard could not solve the opponents doubling him in the...
He'll move quickly, charges right down the lane. Of the break. Survey sees 2, takes the 3. Lillard knocks down the triple. Finds a shoot. Damian Lillard, the blow by 7 tonight after that career night against Sacramento.
Guarded by Brooks. Peels away. A step back by...
Dame.
Lillard, toughest shot of the night.
Vincenzo misses the three. Lillard trying to come back the other way, playing around.
Blazers looking for the tie. Lillard.
Oh! Dame now bearing down on Clay. The step back.
Damian Lillard drives it. Gets to the back.
Blazers by 10. A burst into the lane. Flushed him on the right.
Getting great balance between them.
Hits him in the head. Lillard with the blow by.
Tate with him. Sets his feet. Leans back.
Here's Lillard driving on Abdia.